school superintendent arrested for embezzling school money has now agreed to step down, but the deal comes with a hefty price tag for the town of Plymouth. Still, people around town say it's the best way to get rid of her. News 8's Ken Pierce spent the morning in Plymouth. He is live in our New Haven newsroom this noon with the story. Ken.
And Keith, before Eleanor Cruz was the superintendent in Plymouth, she was the superintendent in the town of Hebron. She's now charged with embezzling thousands of dollars from Hebron schools. Since her arrest, Plymouth schools wanted to get rid of her, but since she was under contract, the deal announced last night was not cheap. Just a few days into the school year, and the Plymouth Schools superintendent has already resigned. It's not a surprise. Last month, Eleanor Cruz was arrested on charges of embezzling at her old job as Hebron's superintendent.
I wish they looked more further into her background with what she's done, to help the city.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe nobody knew about it till it's too late.
No, they did not. And at a packed Plymouth Board of Education meeting last month, they reacted to the charges and the audit Hebron schools did that found Cruz embezzled thousands of dollars, spending it on clothes and internet shopping. The Plymouth Board told Cruz don't bother coming back to work, but she was still under contract. The board chair put out a statement that, quote, in order to protect the school district, it is important that the board comply with all legal requirements concerning the superintendent's employment. Last night, the board announced it had reached an agreement to buy Cruz out. Now, the deal between the Board of Education and Cruz is sealed for the next week, so we don't know any details. We do know one thing, though. They're paying Cruz $70,000 to resign. $70,000 seems like a lot of money to pay somebody to just go away, but folks in town say not really when you consider she stood to make more than twice that in annual salary.
She ends up getting prosecuted in the long run anyway. But we couldn't just fire her, because if we fired her and she hadn't done anything wrong, then we would be liable. The city would be liable. So it's the smartest thing we could ever do.
We could have battled it in court.
Yep.
And who would have gotten rich? Were the lawyers.
Yep.
It would have cost us a lot more. Let her go. Now we have to build up a school.
And that task of building up the schools falls to the new interim superintendent, a man who's done that job for a bunch of school districts around the state, named Mark Winsler. He starts in a couple of weeks. Live in the New Haven newsroom, I'm Kent Pierce. Keith, back to you.